You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, it's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers' emphatic win over Celtic at the weekend. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and we'll be well on our way. Thanks to the people who have subscribed recently, really appreciate it, thanks very much. And we'll just get straight into this video, guys. So it finished Rangers 4, Celtic 1, fantastic victory. None of us could have predicted that. I think Bob might have predicted 4-0. I think that was quite a reasonable prediction now. I didn't see that happening at all. I thought it was going to be a much tighter game. I thought obviously the last few firm games Celtic have maybe not been the better team, but they've probably created the better chances in the game. This was not one of these games. I thought we dominated from start to finish. They had a wee spell after we equalised, we took our first goal, where they got themselves back in it, but they created a couple of chances, but nothing really major. A lot of the chances are kind of half chances that they've kind of created from nothing really. No really great build-up play or anything from them, I don't think. So I was going to go in so much depth and talk about every single chance, or maybe not every single chance that happened, but a lot of chances that happened during the game, describe the goals in great detail and stuff like that. I didn't feel like I need to do that. You guys have obviously watched the game, and that's probably why you've tuned into the video of the day. Obviously Cal McGregor picked up 2 bookings, really silly bookings. At first I was a wee bit questionable about the first one. I've seen it back again, I thought nah, it is a yellow card. Nothing, you can't really complain about either of the 2 yellow cards that he got, to be honest. It was pretty stupid being on a booking and then lunging at a challenge like that. Obviously Roof scored the first goal with his chest. At first I thought Ryan Kent has kind of scuffed his shot and then it's kind of just hit off Roof, but if you look back in the replay, Roof clearly knows what he's doing. He clearly edges his chest towards the ball, goes in, knows exactly what he's doing there. Brilliant finish for 1-0. Obviously they got a player sent off, but it was up to them. They were the ones who were creating chances in the next 5 minutes of this game, and they got their equaliser not that long after we scored our first goal. Poor marking at a corner, Ayer flicks it on and Edwards at the back post, completely unmarked. I think it was Barisic that lost them somehow in there, but disappointing to go 1-1, but in years gone past I think that would have deflated us a little bit, maybe even seasons gone past in the last 2-3 seasons. But this year we're a different animal. We've got that belief in us to go and take the game to them again. Morelos got a lovely goal. We cheeky nutmeg over Brown. Brown didn't know where he was. Smashes into the top corner with his weaker foot against the goalkeeper who really didn't have a chance with it. Great finish. It's good to see. Obviously Morelos took so long to get that first Old Firm game. And it was a wee bit of tap in, not a great goal to be honest. But this one is a fantastic goal. If he goes next season, that's his legacy. Fantastic, great. I want to see him here next season though. But that was a great finish for 2-1, and it pretty much got to half time at that point. Celtic did create a couple of chances. They did hit the bar actually just before we scored our first. It was tipped onto the bar by McGregor. Great save. You're always going to get a McGregor moment in these games. We got 2. We got the Al McGregor moment and we got the Cal McGregor moment, which is fantastic for both of us. So it was 2-1 at half time. We came out the second half and I really feel this is where we started to dominate the game. Celtic, as I say, were in the first half for spells and they did create chances, little half chances here and there. They did have a chance on what, the 55th minute or something where they had a header that went just wide. They didn't really create enough in my opinion. El Yunusi missed an absolute sitter at the back post kind of midway through the game. But it was all about us and we got a third goal through Kemar Roof again, where he feeds the ball to Barisic, continues his run into the box. Barisic sends a fantastic ball in, absolutely incredible weight on the pass, timed perfectly for Roof to run into, completely unmarked. Morelos kind of just uses, no sorry it wasn't Morelos at all, sorry it was Aribo, pulled Ayer kind of out of the way, to create a space for Roof to run into. Headers it past the goalkeeper, absolutely no chance with it, 3-1. And that was pretty much game, set and match for there. Celtic really didn't have a great opportunity after that, I don't think, apart from that one at the back post. I said, apart from that, they didn't really trouble us that much. It was all about how good we were on the ball. We managed the game perfectly. Obviously, we didn't manage the game against St Johnstone very well, but this game we outplayed Celtic in the second half, I thought, particularly in the last kind of 20 minutes of the game. Ryan Kent was superb. We then brought on a couple of subs. Hadji came on, Defoe came on. Barisic unfortunately went off injured. But Aribo stepped into the left back position and played pretty well in that position. We pretty much seen the game out not too badly, and then Jermaine Defoe right at the end got his first Old Firm game. A very neat touch from Hadji to send him in, and he does a couple of wee quick turns. Turns Walsh, was it Walsh or Welsh? I don't know, didn't care. Turns him inside out, puts him in his arse, and he just rolls it in the bottom corner for 4-1. Fantastic result. I was just disappointed we didn't get more goals, if I'm honest. We did create another couple of opportunities. Morelos had a couple of opportunities. Kent was absolutely relentless, as I said. Spoiler alert, he's going to be my man of the match. So in terms of man of the match, for me it was Ryan Kent. I don't think there's any surprises there by the way I've been talking about him. I thought he was absolutely superb. There were some of the runs he made. Unlucky not to score on a couple of occasions. One, he made a really good burst forward and played a 1-2 with Kamaru and hit a shot for just outside the box. Unlucky for it not to go in. Probably too much near the goalkeeper for that one, but it was a good effort. I thought throughout the match he was just menacing. Celtic really didn't know how to handle him. Whenever he's kind of stepped up his game against Celtic, he just spins away from people. He just mesmerises them. They didn't ken where to go, where he is, and they can't deal with him at all. I thought Davis was superb as well, worth a mention. McGregor obviously had his moment. Goldson was absolutely solid. Simpson kind of had an indifferent kind of match. Made a couple of wee mistakes here and there. I didn't think he's quite strong enough in the tackle yet, but that'll come. But I thought he'd done alright, to be honest. Barisic's delivery was absolutely superb for a couple of balls in. Tavernier's just incredible. That chance that Morelos had in the opening kind of 10 minutes, the ball was just absolutely superb and should have been put away. Aribo was good, Kamara was good, the whole team was absolutely outstanding. Kamar Roof, who I've got to say, hats off to him, because when I seen the team line up I was a wee bit disappointed that he was starting. I would have went with Scott Wright, to be honest. I thought in the last couple of firm games that Roof hasn't really done enough. He's proved me wrong, so well done him. So delighted to get the win. That's 23 points in front. I just want to say one thing before I go. I know that Stevie Boy will be watching this video and he'll be dying for this to come out, so he can say that Celtic will be back next season. No, will they? I honestly don't think they will be. If you look at Scott Brown's obviously left or leaving. I believe that Griffiths will go, even though I don't think he's that much of a loss. Obviously all your loan players are going to go. El Yunusi, Laxalt, who's the other one? Shane Duffy will go back. Ayer probably will leave. Probably get some sort of fee for him. Greg Taylor, in my opinion, isn't good enough at left back. You're not going to have a right back. Kenny is the other one. He's on loan as well. He'll go back to where was it, Everton, I think he came from. He'll go back, so that's your back four. Pretty much messed up, needing replaced. Your goalkeepers aren't good enough. You're going to have to replace them, so that's the back five you need to replace. As I say, Scott Brown is leaving. I think Ryan Christie will leave as well. McGregor, no good enough in my opinion. He's going to take over the captaincy, no good enough. James Forrest, if he stays, alright, good player. On the left, who is it? El Yunusi usually plays there. As I said before, he's leaving. I think Edward will leave in the summer. Is it Klamala? I don't even know if he's still there. Ayeti was an abysmal signing for you. He'll need to be replaced. So basically what you're keeping McGregor and Forrest. You're going to need an entire team. You didn't have a manager. You're not getting Eddie Howe, and even if you do, I didn't think he's a good enough manager anyway. So, alright, come at me with that then, mate, because that's what you're going to come out with, that Celtic will be back. We're going to strengthen as well. Yes, we'll lose players, but we'll strengthen as well. We've got a really good management team in place just now. Celtic haven't got that. They're miles behind, and they should have been out of sight. With the Champions League money that they had when we won in the league, they should be absolutely steamrolling everybody in that league, but they're just no. They've got a confidence issue throughout the team. It needs to be replaced, and it's not going to take one season. It's going to take 3-4 seasons, like what Gerrard's obviously done, and that's if you get right with managerial selection. So that's all I want to say on that. I know it's a Rangers video, but I know that Stevie Boy will be watching and he'll come out with that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to kind of address that in the video rather than try to school him in 3 or 4 different comments. So I'm just going to leave the video there, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.